Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars, turn for Unification. Today is the day of the grand finals of the UGL Season 2. We have MrBlueDude versus Mad Number6567, and I'm really excited to see these matches because we have on the one hand the old champion Number, who has lost against MrBlueDude in the winners bracket finals 3-0, not taking a single game. And speaking of MrBlueDude, he has not lost a single game, not a single match in the whole tournament. So he's basically undefeated now, and we will see if Number prepared this time or if BlueDude, how it's basically on Number to show that he is still the champion. But yeah, we will see. We have here the draft. On the one hand, we have Number banning Praetorian Guard, Fallen Angels, and Inari, and Cardinal Blue, which is MrBlueDude, bans Necrons, Emperor's Children, and Adeptus Mechanicus Explorators. So the bans usually, good against the players like Necrons, Emperor's Children, and Admech. Like Number likes to play them, and Praetorian Guard, Fallen Angels, Inari are MrBlueDude factions most likely. And the picks are, for Number, we have Witch Hunters, Orcs, Night Lords, Renegade Guard, Dark Angels, Farsight Enclaves, Space Marines, and Sisters of Battle. And you see on the number of picks, this is not a best of 5 as we had before. This grand finals is the best of 7. So stay tuned, buckle your pants, get some snacks. This is going to be a long one. So overall, very much Number factions. One faction I haven't seen from him is Farsight Enclaves, and I hope he picks it here, so I can see how he deals with them. Or maybe he just picked it so MrBlueDude doesn't get them. MrBlueDude first picks Demon Hunters. There you go. Harlequins, Raven Guard, Blood Angels, Thousand Suns, Steel Legion, Imperial Fists, and Salamanders. I haven't seen a lot of Imperial Fists lately, so I would like to see this. I always like to see some Steel Legion, of course. Yeah, and for Number I would like to see some of his Night Lords, for example. So, but yeah, first map on the grand finals will be Meeting of Minds, so see you over there. And here we are on the one and only map. On the left side, playing Thousand Suns, we have MrBlueDude. On the right side, playing Orcs, we have Mad Number6567. Number going for more or less standard opener, Poisat into Generator, I would assume. Quickly checking if what he does go for. Yeah, Generator. So getting Shooter Boys for this point, you see it already, the red point being set. So yeah, going more or less standard for Orcs here to get as much points as quickly as he can. And I already saw MrBlueDude going for a Screamer opener. I was wondering about the faction choice on this very large map over here. Normally Rubric Marines aren't the greatest on larger maps. You tend to like to play maps like Blood River and stuff, so they can get to your enemy's face and base a little faster. But yeah, the jumpy troops make sense in that regard. They will also deal good against the Shooter Boys, not so much against the Big Mac, however. Let's see how this pans out in the end. What if Screamers are the way to go? I mean, you have the Sorcerer, of course, and I would really like him to get the Warlock specialization, of course. Okay, prioritizes also the point, which I like. And for this build, you do not need a Dark Library as quickly as for the Rubric Marines. For the Rubric Marines, it is pretty much mandatory to go for a fast Dark Library. For the Screamers, not so much. There is a Demonology upgrade, which is very power expensive, and of course you have the Sorcerer upgrades as well, but it's not like you get some squad leaders and stuff for the Screamers. So you can even play without Dark Library until you start tier 2 getting it, like when you started tier 2 and stuff like that. Summoner, okay, he wants to make big pressure. Normally you go Warlock and the Shackle ability, so your Screamers can do big damage. And now comes the moment of truth. Number sees these Screamers and is like, okay, see you later. But he got his base up pretty much, so is MrBlueDude. So nice economy build up, and yeah, makes for longer games this map. So let's see. I mean, Big Mac cannot tangle with the Sorcerer here. That's just not possible, because Big Mac does lose again in melee against T1 commanders, most of them at least. He's more about utility and continuous damage, as well as his sidearm and on the move accuracy. Here we have the first summon. Soulstorm stays back for a second, probably a little Miss Micro over here, and Big Mac is busy fighting Screamers. Okay, now the question is, yeah, he needs to attack the spawn and kill it, or else it will be quite the pain in the side. Soulstorm coming in as he owns the place, attacking the listing post over here for a second, or at least looking at it very closely, inspecting it if everything is alright. Is this a tier 2? Holy shit! Okay, okay. MrBlueDude going for only one Screamer and a fast tier 2. Whereas Number goes for prolonged tier 2 and economy game with more generators. So the generators is so you can upgrade more points than you would usually be able to. He has now 2 upgraded points and he wants to have at least 1 or 2 more. One war banner is on the way, but yeah, the second generator that fast indicates he wants to get some economy. Whereas MrBlueDude again on this map, we had this in the previous engagement, different factions but similar playstyle where he prioritizes a quicker tier 2. The question is he also going for the stack deposit? These guys look like they go there, aren't they? Yeah, he has also the map control over here. There are some shooters on the way, but still. He has his own critical, so does Number. Tier 2 is now finished, and yeah, they are immediately going here. I like that. Come on. Now do it. There you go. Wow. This gives you a hell of a lot of resources. Dark Occult Forge also started, so this looks pretty good for MrBlueDude already. On the other side we have now the pile of guns and the second war banner, and yeah, this is now 2 squads of Screamers and the Sorcerer Lord being really aggressive over there. Number was not able to attack a listing post or anything. The Screamers were in tandem with the Sorcerer Lord buying so much time and space for this tier 2 rush. The what is it called? Glyph striped construct, not rune scribe but glyph striped construct is also now there, or almost there, and then the question is what does he go for? Probably, I don't know, Hellblades? Or a Dreadnought? Or he did go for the Demon, so he could go for the Deceiver, I think it's called, the crab-handed unit. Here comes the second level of Scene Spawn. He waited for the upgrade. Also did go for a vehicle cap increase before this one is finished, which I like. Give me, can I select it please? No. Add something in the build. Yeah, the Deceiver, there you go. If you go for Demon Gate, you see it quite often, the transition into this Deceiver. Costs a hell of a lot of requisition, however. Thought it costs more power. He's getting now the power, yeah, okay, with the power he gets from this, he gets more requisition. Really nice, and now Number sees this. And it's like, okay, I need to deal with it. These are 2 squads of shooters now with big shooters. No, not big shooters yet. He could go for big shooters and more Blastier. I think it's called Blastier research. He has now the Knob Leader on the Slugger Boy he has. So quickly checking the upgrade progression. Blastier research, probably Heavy Boy armor he has already. Or Choppy, so he has at least 1, 2, 3. Okay, he is tier 2 as well, so he can get, for example, much needed tank busters. There's the swoop being used. I think that's the ability. You can upgrade it so they deal more damage, are moving even faster still. There are the Deceiver, so I really hope he gets some, yeah, tank busters on the way. He will lose this point, however. There's no denying it. Fighting off the Screamers from here. Yeah, one squad is about to go down, but not completely. Regent's being flattened over here, and there's okay, we need to look from the orc side, so we see the tank busters now. Tank busters need to, yeah, kill that as fast as possible. The Cliffside construct is still alive. Come on, you can take it down. 1 more hit, 2 more hits. There you go. Down it goes. Big Mac is still alive. Where is he actually? Okay, right in the middle here. I didn't see him. There's also the Sorcerer Lord, so I hope he has still some teleporting juice to use. Or getting stunned. And then he dies. Okay, he was able to teleport and then he died. But so does the Sorcerer Lord. So it's a trade after all. And yeah, he has this point over here. He was looking if Number is going this point over here, but Number is currently busy building up his points again. And then at some point probably wanting to build this here at some point. Win condition for MrBlueDude is now available as he captured Number's point here, but 2 deceivers are alive. One is barely alive, however. And yeah, he's now shooting at horrors, which is probably not the right choice. Probably expecting some stuff here. Big Mac getting rebuilt, some vehicular stuff. But I mean, horrors aren't bad in great numbers, even against infantry. They can kind of deal some damage. But yeah, they now focused on the buildings over here, losing some models in the meantime. But yeah, the tank buses aren't fast enough to follow these deceivers around. One receiver will now go down. Big Mac is here. He could use the sappy bits. There you go, zapping him. And now he's surrounded in the base. These are 2 tank busters here. This one doesn't take as much damage as I thought it would. Yeah, so we have 97 and 30 against 126 and 30 something. More horrors. More horrors basically for now. These are chosen, right? Yeah, has some chosen as well. Could be very useful with their abilities over here. Rubik Dreadnought also moving around and about, decapping these points as well with the Thrall Wizards. In comes the Big Man with the Shooter Boys trying to shoot down the Thrall Wizards with success, and will also shoot down a hell of a lot of these horrors, which all will come back as blue horrors. Look at this. Okay, he really shoots a lot of bullets, I guess. Getting also a lot of rockets to the face in the meantime, so yeah. Air Tower is now here. Not sure about Air Tower with these horrors around. To be honest. Getting more income, which is much needed. Getting his own point back. What is Number doing? MrBlueDude doing? Getting the second? No, that's the first demonology upgrade. He could go for the these twins. There's now the Chosen using their slow abilities on the shooters. Slow, and also it seems morale damage. No direct damage, however. There's the second squad of shooters gunning them down now, and yeah, as soon as they are out of this curse, basically they're restoring morale really quickly. This was probably not the best idea. They tried to get to the big generator over here, not with success. There's the Dagger Jet. Okay, Dagger Jet is the name of the game here. Dagger Jet could be used to harass the enemy base, for example, because in this fight he needs to be sure to not get too close to his horrors over here. And these horrors are still a menace. This looks not so good for Number again here. He will kill a lot of units, but his economy is way below MrBlueDude's. MrBlueDude's economy is basically double. Yeah, more or less double the economy. Once this is finished, it will be double. He could go probably tier 3 if he hasn't already. And yeah, the Dagger Jet will be very useful here. Tank Busters will focus on the vehicles, but his Chosen are remarkably tanky, I have to say. Shooter Boys here, this listening post is trying to get in a rebuild. Infiltration for the Gretchens, not that it will be much of much use. The shooters here shooting to their lives content. Second Shooter Boys got also here rockets flying to the Rubik Dreadnought, but he doesn't care. These Chosen basically reign supreme here. Never have I seen Chosen to be used that effectively, I have to say. The Sorcerer Lord has not been rebuilt. The boys had got killed and rebuilt as well. That's a lot of blue horrors here, and they all need temporary, but they do take damage for you and also deal some damage for you. You can see it. They will surmount even wanting to kill a Dagger Jet. No, I do not think they will be able to, but a lot of that horrors here, I have to say. The Chosen still alive. So are the one squad at least of the... Okay, no, these are 2 very low reinforced. And here they are, again, the horrors trying to kill some units. This is all actually getting capped. That economy is absolutely horrendous for Number. In minute 1 or 2 he had better economy than now. These are getting detected, okay. Not sure from what. Now the detection wears off and yeah, the Rubik Dreadnought will go down. But economy is basically a non-issue. Rebuilding Chosen, rebuilding everything basically. A lot of power. Switching now to Hellblades. Because why not? But he wants to fight it out in tier 2. He has no interest in going to tier 3. Number, yeah, he's just damage control basically. He is pretty adamant at rebuilding his stuff. But yeah, he loses quite a lot. There's only 1 minute remaining on the take and hold counter. 1 point will get decapped, but the other points are not as easily taken, especially the one in the middle. There are 2 Rubik Dreadnoughts, 2 Squad of Horrors, 1 Squad of Screamers still alive or rebuilt, so I do not think there are no like knobs or anything that can capture the point. The Dagger Jet will be able to take down this thing over here, but yeah, with the Hellblade now also here, I think we will see a take and hold victory for MrBlueDude here. Makes and push, which he really does not really need, but yeah, he doesn't know in which economy state Number is, but he is really low. It's low, yeah, literally half that of them. Getting the second demonology upgrade, getting to tier 3 now. Number's not even close to anything that resembles a tier 3 or anything. The horrors die, but again getting rebuilt. We summoned, you could say, Rubik Dreadnought here, buying time. Whoa! Ah! There you go. The sneaky devils over here. They were getting the take and hold counter. Okay, game continues. I was pretty convinced that this will be the end of times, but yeah, Number wants to play on. This is the grand finals after all. You cannot concede these games. They will bite you in the ass if you do so. But this is, I'm not trying to say it too much, but it's really dire, I have to say. Economy wise, army is still pretty stable for Number, getting a lot of damage done to this Chosen, even upgrading his points back. So he wants to get his economy back in shape, and he tries to do so with every nick and cranny. Not sure if you say that, but tries to use every point of requisition he has for more economy. But I think, even using these tank busters and Dagger Jets for some counter attacks. I like that. Showing some life. These are so much horrors. 2 squads still, a screamer. A 3rd squad of horrors over here. Dagger Jets not able to do as much damage as they were before. This could be now a dogfight. 1 Dagger Jet is really low, probably barely surviving. Over here, the shooter boys try to take down this listening post, but there are screamers, there are horrors. Screamers using their swoop ability, and yeah, dealing a lot of damage. Just listening post even survives this now. But these Rubik Dreadnoughts are so unbelievable tanky. Wow. Just look at it, there's action going on at all in a big area over here. Dagger Jet over there exploding. There's Rubik Dreadnoughts left, right and center. Horrors in all angles. Wherever you look you see horrors. Wow. Slowing down these shooter boys and they will now die. So I think this will be the nail in the coffin. The Big Mac will take a big damage and maybe even die here. Depending. Yeah, so this a lot of requisition now all of a sudden for Number, but what does it use you? Yeah, some knobs. Okay, let's see how those deal in this upcoming fight. I mean, knobs I think would win against Chosen, especially when they are upgraded, but there are so much support. And in tier 3 he could go for Predators, he could go for Scream Flamers, okay, he could go, yeah, Flamers of Sinjits, the tier 3 unit, getting Infernal War Gear. Not sure for what that is. And there we go. Nob's getting hammered down here. Chosen reigns supreme. The Dreadnought will go down eventually. And the Chosen just standing here, gunning down. There's a gunfight of Chosen against Dagger Jets and Nobs. Swooping Hawks coming in from the backside, attacking now the Nobs actually, okay. That's some brave Screamers there. And wow, a lot of fire against these Dagger Jets. One Dagger Jet going down. Now this point over here will go down. These are fully reinforced Screamers. And there comes the Flamers, and Number sees that his opponent is tier 3 and throws in the tower. So this was not a clear game, but it was a game for MrBlueDude nonetheless. So he for now stays undefeated in this tournament. Let's see if Number can score a point finally in the second game, or if the reign of MrBlueDude continues. And here we are on the second map, Tranquility's End. On the northern side, playing Raven Guard, we have MrBlueDude. On the southern side, playing Farside Enclaves, we have met Number6567. Number goes for the only real opener for now, that is going to 2 starting buildings, of course. Getting them more or less at the same time. And then getting 3 Gewässer, so no Pathfinder shenanigans. Gewässer it is. Gewässer, I think it's called. Gewässer. And on the other side we have Raven Guard opening with a Barracks and Plasma Generator. That's interesting. Rarely we see a generator opener for Raven Guard. But this is economy based. I've seen this before, I think. 2 scouts into generator after the barracks, of course, and Brother Captain. Basically, yeah, allows you for a lot of upgraded points. You're not the fastest in the capping game, but you will be able to upgrade a lot of points. And yeah, the first Orca will come in shortly, so I'm really looking forward if we see Commander Farsight or if we see Archon. Yeah, the first one can start once this is finished. First Orca. And also interested, you can let the Orca stay around for a bit to give you enough power for a fast tier 2, for example. We're watching this now very closely. Archon it is, and Archon can and should, yeah, just get the next one out already, and this should stay around for a bit for your economy.
This place belongs to Farside now.
Getting now all the points is MrBlueDude. Blue color scheme, of course. Incoming some Gewässer. But yeah, they are not a match against these Tech Marines, especially in tandem with the Brother Captain. Brother Captain will be a very nice unit against Archon, I have to say. He can also stun. He does a lot of damage against commanders, and he can stun. He will win in melee, of course, against him. And most importantly, he can follow him with jumps. That's something not every commander can do in tier 1 for you. Morga is still here, getting now the power supply drop. Archon needs to get away here because using now his ability to knock the opponents down. They're taking already some damage here. Cannot fight against the captain. Not sure if Farsight could do so. Farsight is good in melee and all, but there comes the stun. And now he jumps away. Trying to do some damage over here, but there's also the listening post already upgraded, standing still in the negative cover. Oh, killing some of these scouts really fast. So he does some damage, that's for sure. Getting more fire bases now. And I think, let me quickly, 1 minute, in 5 minutes you can get the next hero. Minute 5. And oh, I need to think for a second. I'm not sure what the cooldown on the unit Orcas is. Is it 3 minutes? So it would be in about a minute you can get the next Orca from the commander, and in about minute 5 you can get the Orca from the Orca transport building. There's these Gewässer going into melee against the Tech Marine. So, interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. He used his arm here.
Holy shit! Fall back! Fall back!
This is an interesting death animation, I have to say.
Let's get the
And then even hitting him few more times. There comes again the brother captain, I think. He does a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, it's 2.5 minutes, I guess. This is gonna be painful. Oof, he does survive. Brother captain, however, is still chasing. And he is faster, I guess, on normal movement, or is he? Not fully committing here. There's now the strike team, which is basically your fire warriors, you could think of, and Archon did go down. So this is painful. He has the capability to get him back, or even Commander Farsight. Yeah, getting Commander Farsight this time. But losing one commander this early in the game is very, as Tusi Master would say, Minister would be saying, detrimental.
Your orders, sir.
So yeah, there's now some. Oh, Vanguard, he's tier 2 already as well. Man, this guy attacks fast. Okay, Bionics. He only had the brother captain and some scouts. He did go tier 2. Jesus Christ. Now in melee against his Vanguard veterans, he will kill a few models, but the economy damage dealt with losing a commander is absolutely horrible. Also, these Vanguard veterans being able to attack him really good. The Orca is still around. Let's see if what does he go for? Could go for another squad, or could go for a power supply it is, and he could also try and tech to tier 2. Yeah, he is already trying to get it going. Reinforcing his unit a bit, I guess. Can upgrade these points. He's upgrading his points, only adds some guns to them. They are not getting you economy. Economy bonus is only provided by the base building of the firebase. There are some Stern Guard veterans also. So we have Vanguard veterans and Stern Guard veterans. The question is, what do we go now? Brother Captain did go down, so he needs to be rebuilt. Scouts here around will take a lot of damage, but yeah, the Vanguard veterans just kill this point over here. Have now power weapons, which are not necessarily need to be swords. It seems there's a axe, for example. Yeah, killing the point, decapping the point, very good, very nice. Do we see something from MrBlueDude? There goes the Recluse Yark. There's the Chaplain-like unit. Yes, Chaplain with what do you say? Sorry, with jetpack, of course. And there comes the first Crisis Battlesuit. This is the unit that everybody likes so much to play against. These guys see it and jump away as quickly as they can. Commander Farsight is still alive. He should be able to more or less get the next commander drop in soonish. Not sure if you can wait for the upgrade to finish, because the upgrade will allow you to get the second row of commanders. You have 4 rows of 2 each, 1 for each tier basically, and allows you to get more different commanders, and also decreases the cooldown of your hero forecast by 30 seconds. But it only takes place or takes effect once the ability has recharged. So normally would like to have it earlier. But yeah, Commander Archon is here, needs to call in another. He's now kinda okay-ish in terms of economy, but yeah, there's the Stern Guard veterans killing his side. There's the Vanguard veterans trying to go into melee. Vanguard veterans do not care about what you bring. There's a Devilfish. Devilfish for Farsight Enclaves is not infiltrated, but can get twin-linked smart missile pods. For now it stays with his default anti-infantry ability. Archon used his AoE ability as well, and yeah, he is trying to find a way to deal with these tanky lads they got. They are probably both of their bionic upgrades as well, so they are really tanky now. Getting now the Kiva Forge, I think I saw. Yeah, he could go now land speeders. Commander Farsight staying here, and yeah, they will kill some guys, but what is coming in here? Dark Fury Sword Squad. Okay, he is all about trying to get the advantage now, not later, not in a minute or two. Now there's the Reclusiarch also in this squad over here. That's why they are not dying. The Reclusiarch gives them so much potential. Commander Farsight dies. Okay, he did get the jump in first. But yeah, this looks really dire already. Yeah, number calls GG. Oh. MrBlueDude takes game 2 here and stays undefeated. Will this be a sign of things to come, or will Number be able to fight his way back in the following game? We will see. We will see in the upcoming games. And the third map in the series is Outer Reaches. On the right side playing Salamanders, we have MrBlueDude. On the left side playing Dark Angels, we have Mad Number6567. Number goes for interesting, the Tech Marine walking off, and the Saboteur for the Cluster Barracks into 3 scouts, and MrBlueDude also going for 3 scouts into a second Tech Marine and Furnace. Normally I would say with scouts into basically barracks, I would say it is a Force Commander, but we have seen it before, and I think from Old Sea Klempe where he just masked some Marines with it, so let's keep an eye on that. Also keep an eye on this one, and all eyes in general of Number. Now that he's 2-0 behind, he needs to score or he will have it very difficult here. Yeah, I think this is an offensive turret to secure the top points. I explained earlier in the tournament that Outer Reaches is, if you have the top points under control, you tend to win games. Let's see how this rolls. Yeah, scouts versus scouts. Yeah, interesting, we have seen this matchup also in the tournament, I think twice so far. Once a rush from Dark Angels, which won against the Salamanders, and one rush of Yao Shen in the lower bracket against Old Sea Klempe, where he got defeated. So there will be some fire traded. Both scouts are very expensive in that they take a 50 requisition, but it's like the scouts for Salamanders are like more sturdy and slow, whereas the scouts from Dark Angels are more like glass cannon-y. So losing one model here, it's still worth the decap. And yeah, there we have a technical swords. That's nice. Oh, scouts over here ran into the turret, it seems. Lost a few models over here. And now the Force Commander. So he opens first Force Commander net. And the other side we have now the Company Master. Company Master should fare relatively well. I mean, they are tanky and we generate quite some health. The question is, what does he do? Add nothing more for now. There's some decapping going on. Oh, they take a lot of damage. They will go down. Jesus, this is painful. They are not cheap to build in the slightest. So this is quite a setback. It's you only have scouts and the Company Master here, and now you're getting pushed back by a mass of scouts and Space Marines sitting in the heavy cover, shooting back. This very nice. Force Commander is now being built, but will take a while to get over here. All the while the Company Master will peel off some models, and these scouts going into this heavy cover. Or what? No, scouting into the base and seeing what is built or not. Okay, they are checking if there's a generator or not. So there's no generator, so there will be not any upgraded listing posts soon. There will, if anything, there will be some Space Marines being added, I guess. Yeah, the Space Marine squad over here. And for now they're standing here in the heavy cover. There's one lad. One guy didn't get the memo that the heavy cover is very useful and got shot down. And here comes the enemy Force Commander. So Company Master against Force Commander, and even the Tech Marine moves on and about. I do not think the Salamander turret option is enabled in this tournament. And there's now the Force Commander with his flaming sword dealing a lot of damage, and these, oh wow, peeling off models on these Space Marines. And this is just more Space Marines against less Space Marines. I do not think that this is a favorable engagement for Number in the slightest, but he cannot really wander off and leave his base undefended either. There's another squad of Space Marines which is very much needed. For the Company Master attaches to the squad. He cannot upgrade his points as there is no generator, so he just needs more units. Easy said and done there, but there also comes another tactical squad, scouts and Tech Marine coming in as well. This point getting attacked, so this does not look good for Number here. He's getting basically outnumbered, outgunned the Tech Marine from the Dark Angels coming back. He has also commander armor, but there's a lot of stuff in multiple ways, and these scouts stand in the heavy cover. Now the decap commences, all the while they're taking a lot of damage, but it is the scouts actually who are doing the decap. The Space Marines for now standing here. It's like a shooting gallery. Who can left? They're just standing there and shooting. It's like in these 18th century battles where they're just standing there and shooting each other a bunch before they move in with bayonets. Wow, this was basically, I don't know what this was, to be honest. I'm also not sure what number could have been done better. I mean, he had a really good idea in putting on the turret over here, and still has enough power to get the company master. We cannot see his resources, but it should work out pretty well. The downside on putting a turret over here and losing, of course, the scouts here, is that you have less army and you cannot really get a defensive position anywhere else. I mean, building a generator is also a mistake, because then you have less army and having maybe one upgraded point, so MrBlueDude could have attacked the other points. So maybe it's just a matchup that if you play Dark Angels against Salamanders, you can be outgunned early on because the sturdy tactical marines of the Salamander. So this is maybe in general a really unfavorable matchup for you. Not sure if like scouts with sniper rifles would be an option here, or scouts with shotguns. We have seen one game where scouts with shotguns were pretty good, and we had seen a game where they absolutely fall to the ground. So this is a matchup that needs to be explored a bit more, if it's like really this one-sided or if there's some play to be had. It's also map dependent, I guess. But this now puts Number in the very difficult spot. We have now 3-0 for MrBlueDude, who is still undefeated. So the question is now, will Number put a dent in the marvelous execution of MrBlueDude here, or will MrBlueDude win the whole thing here without losing a game? We will see in the next match. And the fourth game of the series is played on Deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side, playing Harlequins, we have MrBlueDude, also very nice blue color scheme. On the right side, playing Night Lords, we have Mad Number6567. And yeah, it's match point for MrBlueDude, so all eyes on him this time. Okay, he goes for not a mime spam, or at least not a optimal. If you go mime spam, you do not need a second chorus. You would rather get 4 mimes. So this is it's either unoptimal, or I don't know, it couldn't be on purpose, to be honest, because the next chorus doesn't provide you with anything substantial. In comes the Raptor Scouts, getting reinforced once, also fighting back these mimes for a bit. The other Raptor Scouts go in the middle. It's like 4 Raptor Scouts, if I've seen correctly, into Generator. So this is an economy opener. He wants to get points, he wants to upgrade points. He can also stand in this light cover to be undetectable for now. This is quite useful. So he has a possibility. Not sure how far the range goes, to be honest, but he can be quite a nuisance over here. We have now 4. Okay, he cancelled the second chorus, which is the absolutely right call, and goes into mimes. Not sure why you want to fight mimes this early. They also have their master mime. Not sure if he goes for the sparkly bits. Not for now. So the question is, this is a very ballsy opener for Number, to be honest. Normally you go these Raptor Scouts with the Storm Barracks, I think it's called, with the Captain. And the Captain would allow you to fight. But here, just Raptor Scouts against mimes. Mimes are really cost effective. They're only costing 30 requisition to reinforce, I think, and those cost 50. So yeah, every model they take down is very, very expensive over here. You can allow yourself to lose some mimes. How much is the Master Mime? Okay, the Master Mime costs quite some power, so losing him is not the best idea. Will he? Oh, cheeky! Cheeky MrBlueDude, but will this be too cheeky? The answer is yes. Completely. Getting murdered. But there's 2 squads now here, and yeah, he needs to run away. The question is, what can you do against all these mimes? They're also now all sparkly and stuff. And the generator. He cannot upgrade these points either because he's busy reinforcing. Oh. Dark Magos. What is he trying to do? Build up a turret? Ah, he got the point over here actually. Now that's interesting. But yeah, they try to kill the Dark Magos over here, but he will be able to finish it and then could maybe upgrade the point even. To be absolutely nuisance over here. Will he get it done? I think he will. Yeah, it is done now and he can be upgraded. There you go. The mimes aren't the super greatest against listening posts. I mean, they can deal with it. The thing is, if there's an upgraded listening post, they will take quite a lot of damage in return. And yeah, this will be upgraded. Will kinda secure this generator, kinda not. Maybe putting it slightly more over here would be beneficial. Listening posts are upgraded, but not in range. That is kinda, it's a bit of sad over here, but interesting point distribution, I have to say. The middle point is uncapped. And okay, there they try to focus down these. If they want to join, that would be nice. And yeah, they now need to disengage again and need to go over here, for example. They have the mobility advantage in the sense that they can jump. Mimes are really light in their foot, but they also cannot jump, so not sure if this is beneficial. I mean, they get quite a lot of damage reduction from range attacks while they're in melee, so this is a thing. But there are still a lot of mimes. This one is now up. It's 68 and 10 against 50 and 16. So economy advantage is slightly in the favor of Number over here, who needs to be... does not get the point up. Is he? Oh, the misclick from MrBlueDude as well. Okay, he did get it up, but this point getting killed now. Is this being finished is the question. Doesn't look like it was cancelled, I hope. Down it goes. This looks really bad. There's only one squad of Raptor Scouts remaining. And there's still a hell of a lot of mimes. Boys and girls, oh god, guys. This might be it. This might be the end. The end of all things. The end of the tournament. The end of Number's reign of being the undefeated champion of all Unification tournaments there were so far. This is the dawn of a new champion. You witnessed it. It is MrBlueDude winning the tournament, and how he won it, not losing a single game. I'm really astonished by his performance. So first and foremost, big congrats to him for winning this thing. He seems to have prepared really well. Not sure if MrBlueDude actually was part of any tournament so far. So maybe he used all this time to prepare for his moment here. I'm not sure. Not sure if he was in the first UGL. I do not think so. Yeah, so Number made it to the winner bracket finals, lost there, won the loser bracket final, and then came into the grand final and lost again against MrBlueDude. And yeah, as I said, MrBlueDude, great performance. Congrats to him. Yeah, I have not prepared any big final words other than thank you for all the participants. Thank you for to the organizers, of course, for the Unification team, for making this mod as balanced as it could be, which allows for such a tournament in the first place. And yeah, stay tuned for more competitive content on my channel. Of course, I am a sucker for those competitive formats, so putting some stuff together. With also some prize pools from my own pocket money and stuff, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, without further ado here, thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!